It's Star 94's 2022 Give Back Giveaway with Delta Community Credit Union. And we are so excited to check in with Webb Bridge Middle School in Alpharetta. Hi, Webb Bridge.
Hi.
How are you all?
We're doing great.
Doing great. Where's Miss Jennifer?
Oh, I'm right here.
Hi, Miss Jennifer. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for entering your project. We're so excited to talk with you all, and we wanted to find out more about these seventh grade service learning leaders and their 5K walk for water and the village. Mrs. Foyle or Mrs. Cook, maybe you could come close to the screen and tell us a little bit more about where the inspiration came from to start this project.
Oh, this is kind of hard.
I know.
Where do we stand? Can we see each other? Oh, yes. Look.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. That's great.
So as a seventh grade, we read the novel A Long Walk to Water. Do you want to go grab it over there? We can show them what it looks like. Okay. And it's a fantastic novel that teaches about the problems of unequal access to water and what happens when you don't have access to water in other places. And so the entire seventh grade learned from this book, and we did a study. We did a water inquiry study, and we researched all the impacts that happen to a village without water. So I don't know if the students want to share some of the things that you learned when we read this book. Did anybody want to share? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so something that I learned.
Louder.
Okay, so something that I learned was the diseases and the other things that could harm villages. Like if they had dirty water, they could get like cholera, which causes like bad things to happen to the people who drink the dirty water.
And what's your name?
Rohan Jacob.
Hi, Rohan. Thank you for this project that you submitted. Who else wanted to share something maybe that they learned?
Kat, come on up.
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name's Kat Bontrager.
Louder.
My name's Kat Bontrager.
And what did you learn from reading the novel?
So we learned a lot about areas that suffer from a lot of wealth disparity and a water crisis. A lot of the poorer countries in Africa who suffer from not having enough water, they face a lot of challenges in their lives. They have like heightened chances of getting waterborne diseases because they don't have access to resources that can provide them with clean water. So a lot of what we studied was more efficient ways to get water to these people and how we can make a difference from all the way across an ocean to people in need from other countries. So it was a really great experience.
That's incredible. And Kat, were you surprised by what you learned?
Oh yeah, I think I had known a little bit of it at the time, but once I learned like to the extent of what these people were going through, it was a really eye-opening experience for me.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, I am here today with my friends from Star 94. There's Alyssa and my friends from Delta Community Credit Union. There's Marnie and there's Lauren. And we were so excited to get your submission into the Give Back Giveaway contest this year because you all had learned so much from something you were studying in school. And then you said, you know what? We're not just going to learn about this. We're going to do something about it. So is there anybody in the class right now that would like to share a little bit about how you put together the 5K Walk for Water and the village?
Sure. Anybody want to share? Coming up too. Okay, we have a couple kids that would love to share, so they're going to come on up.
So, all right. And tell me your name.
I'm Tommy, and all year we promoted it because there was a lot of seventh graders, as you can tell, doing this. So we promoted it heavily, and we also tried to get kids engaged because we were all reading the books together in Compass. And then we also had fun games in the village market. We all made the posters, and it would help kids learn about the information when we were walking for water. And people carried water jugs on the walk, as if they were the people in the villages.
In solidarity.
What you're looking at is the group that was chosen as a character council. After we read the novel, we said they all voted as a seventh grade. We've got to do something. So then we needed leaders of the seventh grade to push this forward. And so these are the kids that were filled out the application and were chosen, and they designed everything. So that's why they're here today, kind of talking about that, our character council.
So incredible. Is there another 7th grader that would like to share about how giving back makes you feel?
Would you like to do that, Amelia?
I'm Amelia, and I feel like as a community, when we were doing this, it was really gratifying to know that we were actually helping people who were in need. I know that like in the past, we've often given to charity, but it was so different being in like a hands-on approach, knowing that we were the ones who were truly like creating, we were building a well and giving access to water to people who needed it. And it was really impactful to know that we could actually make a difference.
And the long-lasting impacts, Amelia, that's incredible. I mean, not only for building the well, but think about the days, the weeks, and the years to come, giving people access to clean water. Just absolutely amazing. Any other 7th grader want to share about how this maybe has encouraged you to continue to give back?
Oh, did anybody want to talk about what we're doing this year?
Yeah, what's next? I want to know what's happening at Webb Bridge.
Okay,
There you go,
tell us,
Shreyas.
Shreyas.
I'm a bit too tall for the camera, but
There you can squat down. We want to be able to see you. And what's your name?
my name's Shreyas.
Okay, Shreyas.
So last year we took a more global focused approach, helping people like some of my other fellow 7th graders said, across the oceans. But this year we're trying to do local, more specifically in Georgia. And instead of focusing just on water, we're doing food, shelter, and water. And so as opposed to there being a lack of water in Georgia, it's more we're focusing on our natural water resources like the Chattahoochee River and this watershed and how we can preserve that. And it's definitely a benefit knowing that we did this earlier, because now we know that we have this water that we shouldn't squander it, because so many people don't have water.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm just blown away. I know our future is bright if you all are going to be leading the way. This is so incredible. I wanted to toss it over to Lauren. Did you have any questions or anything you wanted to share with Webb Bridge?
I don't think I have any questions, but I just want to give you guys kudos for not just thinking about your local community, but people, like you said, across the ocean. It's so important that we all, help however we can. And I actually, when I was in college, I did something similar. I donated money for, I think it was called Water Wells in Africa. So something similar to you guys. And it's one of my favorite projects I've ever worked on. So it's just amazing that you guys have come together to care for others.
Awesome. And Marnie, did you want to jump in here?
I'm in agreement with Lauren. I think just starting so early is so important, and what you guys are doing at this age is only going to continue on in your 8th grade years and through high school, and it'll definitely be applied in college. So I think the earlier you start caring about the world and your surrounding communities, the better. So I'm just very proud of you guys for all the initiatives that you guys have taken right now.
Awesome. Thank you, Marnie. And our producer, Alyssa, is in the Star 94 studio right now, checking in with Webb Bridge. What do you want to tell the students, or maybe another question you might want to ask?
Look, all I can say is this. If you guys are this empowered at 12, 13 years old, I don't know what you guys are going to be doing at 28, 29, 30 and on. Like, you guys are definitely going to take over the world. So keep up great work. I am excited. I know I'm looking at least one future president in there. So keep it up and just don't give up. Just always, every day, push hard and keep up the great work.
Absolutely. Well, Webb Bridge, and I wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Foyle and Mrs. Cook. Thank you all so much for guiding your students in this way and encouraging them to give back. That is truly what the Give Back Giveaway is all about. So out of all the schools in Metro Atlanta that entered into this contest, it is my honor to share with you that you are a top 5 finalist for the Give Back Giveaway, which means... Yes, So, which means that Delta Community Credit Union and Star 94 will be happy to support you in your future efforts with $1,000 coming back to your school.
Yay!
Great job, guys.
So proud of you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and keep up the great work. We're so excited to get to know you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Ms. Foyle, we'll be in touch, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, great job. Everybody give yourselves a high five. Awesome. Thank you all so much.